Hello, patrons. This is my publisher's diary for February 22nd. I'm going to get through this really quickly. I've immeasurable, an immeasurable amount of work to do. This week has been all about getting everything that needs to be published ready. To sort of like go into the factory. Manuscripts to editors, design briefs to cover designers, outlines for Devin to read while I'm working on the rewrite of the Book of Briars. So all this week has been trying to get that sort of, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm trying to get it into the machinery, get it all working, and I'm going for like a factory metaphor. And it's eluding me. So that's what I'm working on. And then I'll get back to that. But once I get that finished, next week is all about the Secret Society, because the following week and the week after that is when things are going to start trickling out and all of that begins. And I really, really need to feel comfortable that the publishing factory is is working. I'm sorry, it's been quite a morning. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing this week is working. Here's what's really funny is that I like to pretend that I have got this all in my head, but there are times when, like yesterday, I had to and I'm trying to explain this without giving anything away. I had to write down a list of events in the Book of Kings versus the Book of the Wild to try to get my own head around my own story. And Dev and I were just laughing about that because I'm the one who's supposed to know all of this. But because there are moving parts, that's what I was trying to establish. Because there are so many, please tell me I'm recording this. Yes, I am. Because there are so many moving parts, I need to kind of check in with all of them, make sure everything's greased, make sure everything's working, everything's on the assembly line. I got there. So that's tough sometimes. And also, whenever I get excited about projects in the future, or I'm really focused on one smaller thing, like the Book of Briars, it's not small, but it's sort of concentrated. Every now and then I have to remember I have to take a step back and see how it all fits in the soon-to-be AG verse. And that is not easy. And I think eventually, I don't know if it's Devon or what, but eventually Ackerley Green needs sort of like a continuity assistant. That would be incredible, like a continuity editor. Here we go. Here comes the stutter. My history in TV and film, primarily in TV, there with shows that sort of like a Lost. They have writers on staff who are just keeping track of continuity. So as many times as you think there might be a plot hole or something in these over complex shows, they actually have people whose full-time job is to keep track of, hey, you can't say that because he said that in season 2, that blah, 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 blah. I just did a scene for you. So that would be awesome because right now I am the writer, the publisher, the editor, and the continuity assistant. I would like to share that burden. So that's what I'm working on today and this week. I honestly don't know. Since I waited until Thursday to give you an update, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to give you one tomorrow. But maybe this weekend because, so this weekend, we start we're going to record 2 new episodes of The Making of the Monarch Papers, and episode 6 will be out next week, and that gears up and we'll go straight through until the end. I appreciate your patience, and if you have iTunes or you listen to our podcast on iOS, please feel free to go and leave us a star rating or a review. It helps new people find the podcast, so that's helpful. So that's what's going on right now. This week has been a little crazy because the kids were off school for a couple of days, and so my whole not only schedule but sort of like concept of this week has gone right out the window. And poor Dev, I'm looking at his desk. He's not there right now, but he's just like like, what can I do? I won't give him anything, and I'm paying him, and I need to share this burden. But this is the thing I do, and Simon and Johnny can tell you this too. That a lot of times I just sort of like I turtle and I put my head down, and I'm like, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to do this, which is not good. Especially when you're working with other people and you're paying people to help you. That's not good either. No, that part's good. Not giving them work is bad. So I'm checking publishing diary off my journal right now. I am like borderline not even wanting to post this, but such is life, and we're moving on, and I've got work to do. So here's your update, patrons. Have a wonderful day.